Commander. The Earth has a circumference of 4007.12204 kilometers, approximately.
Approximately? You have measured the circumference of the planet below us to the nearest centimeter. And you're calling that approximately?
Well, as a Chief Science Officer, I could give you a few more significant little digits, but our death rate doesn't really need to be that focused. If we run it to the nearest centimeter, the destruction's just gonna be the same. You push the button, Earth goes bye-bye.
And how long until the planetary destruction death rate is calibrated?
I could say 1.56 hours, if you can keep the first officer off my backside.
I know. He seems nervous about the whole thing. I mean, we blow up planets all the time. If he didn't want to be part of the destruction, why hire on the Corleone construction fleet?
He's a little flaky.
I know, but he does do his primary job really well.
His primary job?
He's the bozo who gets yelled at by the captain all day long.
All right. The captain is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Cruel, vicious, hostile, malevolent, evil, sadistic.
Mean. The word was, mean.
And? He sings off pitch.
Don't get caught saying that. If the captain hears you, he'll force you into the nearest airlock and make you breathe really, really hard vacuum.
I've heard it said that in space, no one can hear you scream. If the captain starts singing, I'm gonna be in space.
Signal Officer Stokes, Science Officer Flask, where have you been? I've been looking all over the ship for you.
Commander Starbuck, we've been calibrating the planetary death rate just like you asked us to do.
Well, so where is it?
It should be ready by Act 2, Scene 6, which is, an hour and a half from now.
Well. No more Mr. Nice Guy for you. You know very well that the captain can't wait that long. I need it now!
You cannot change the laws of physics, Commander. I am a science officer. I'm not a miracle worker.
You know he's not gonna be happy.
And he's gonna be doubly mad with us having to walk up all those stairs. I mean, you know it's gonna take us several minutes to get there.
Why don't we just beam ourselves to the bridge?
Whoa. That's not how the transport should be used, you idiot.
Okay. How about Lieutenant Commander Stubb and I beam ourselves to the bridge while you take the long way to get there?
Oh, no. I'm going with you. 3 to beam.
I'm here to have lunch and blow stuff up. I'm all out of lunch.
Captain on the bridge.
Wow, really? It's a little late, Starbuck. I was already here. Yeah, tell you what, would you like me to go back to my ready room and then slowly walk out here so you can announce me on time next time?
Actually, Captain, that'd be fun.
No, silence. Second Commander Stubb, Science Officer Flask. Where are we on the calibration of the planetary death ray?
I just sent the information to the first officer's computer.
Well, Starbuck, we're waiting.
Oh, yes, getting the information now. Well, actually, funnily enough, it turns out that the attack emitters are still being recharged by the forward collectors.
I don't care about that. I just want to know how long until I can push this big red button over here and blow something up. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, if we reroute the recharging plasma and then,
Rewire the graviton caliper?
Yes.
Then reduce the ionized quartz to the main translation grid. We could,
Oh, yes. We can have the firing solution in, about 1 hour, 28 minutes, sir.
1 hour and 28 minutes. What? Security officer, quick.
Yes, Captain.
Go find me 2 volunteers to go out the nearest airlock and push our spaceship from behind.
Yes, Captain. I'll find 2 engines, get them in spacesuits, and have them push us from behind.
Who said anything about putting them in spacesuits?
But Captain, without spacesuits, the... Yes, Captain. No volunteers.
Starbuck, in 1 hour and 27 minutes, I'm going to push this big red button over here, and something's going to blow up, if you catch my meaning.
I catch your meaning, Captain.
All right. Actually, you know, I think I'm going to retire to my ready room and practice for this afternoon's karaoke. I've got something special that I believe you will all enjoy. Me.
Jeez Louise, remind me not to go to karaoke this afternoon.
I mean, you have to go. You are the first commander.
Commander Starbuck, I have a question about our communications to the planet.
Yes, communications officer, really. How may I be of service?
The planet below us, Earth,
Yes.
I don't think they know what's about to happen to them.
Okay, so?
Well, shouldn't we give them a heads up or a warning of some sort?
Whoa. Why?
Well, wouldn't you like to know that an intergalactic spaceship is about to blow up your entire planet into space dust?
Whoa. Why would an intergalactic spaceship want to blow up my homeworld of Gallifrey?
Because your homeworld of Gallifrey has never won a Miss Beauty pageant.
the horrendous-looking monsters on your planet you call women are so horrendous-looking. None of them even won your own planet's beauty contest yet.
And even the hoarders from Genocide have won. And they are just a bunch of rocks.
The little monkeys on your planet wouldn't even understand what beauty is, even if a super hot green skin Orango came up and slapped you on the face.
What I would do to get a super hot green skinned Orion girl slap me in the face.
Okay, guys. Okay, first of all, the women on my planet aren't that ugly, so we need to get back on topic. What was the topic?
The people on Earth, don't they have the right to know that they'll all be blown apart in less than 90 minutes?
Yeah, I really appreciate your concern, Willie, but that's truly not my problem.
What do you mean that's not our problem? Aren't we the ones pushing that giant red button over there and causing them all to die?
Well, if they had truly wanted to stay in the matter, they would have contacted the Galactic Council on Melmac, but they didn't do it in a timely manner, so that option ceases to exist.
I appreciate your I appreciate it, but I believe they didn't have that option.
Whoa. Of course they have the option.
Well, after downloading a couple of records from their internet, they don't even have the technology to land on their own moon, let alone leave their solar system.
They can't even leave their own solar system. They're pathetic little primates.
Embarrassing. I built my first rocket when I was 3 Glordnogs. And I bought it from some sketchy dude from the back of his van.
It's not fair. They don't even have that technology to argue for their existence.
Well, they can go ahead and argue for the next 88 minutes.
But how?
Again, it's surely not my problem. Is it y'all's problem?
Not my problem.
Okay, so there you go. Right now, my problem is to make sure that that big red button right here requires a death and fire solution whenever the captain presses it.
Maybe I'll bring this problem to the captain himself.
Okay, go right ahead, Billy. Might offer you some advice.
And what advice is that?
Bring some earplugs.
Is he really gonna yell that loud?
No, you silly goose. His singing is just that bad. Haven't you been listening?
Lieutenant, I was able to acquire the specimens as per orders.
That was fast.
You said we didn't have a lot of time, so I used a supercomputer to help guide me on choosing the right 5 candidates for your project. I have them in temporary stasis. When you're ready, you can push this button and return them to normal.
Do they all know one another?
No. The computer selected these 5 using its own algorithms. In fact, all of them are from different time periods.
The computer pulled them from different time periods of Earth's history?
I had just told the computer to find 5 representatives of Earth. I guess the computer decided to take that and run with it. It did a quick search and decided that these 5 people contributed a lot to the history of humankind.
But how did the computer pull them from different time periods?
I don't know. I suspect the computer acquired DNA through whatever analysis it used and created clones of people. I have an initial printout here. That explains who they are.
Well, do they all speak the same language?
The originals did not. I suspect the computer has compensated for this by implementing some sort of alpha into their brains. They should be able to communicate with you and one another.
Okay, let's say the computer chose as the representatives of humankind.
If we go by chronological dating, the earliest person the computer cloned was by the name Cleopatra. She was the queen of a vast empire that dominated the northern part of one of the bigger continents. Approximately 2,000 or so years ago, she was known for her beauty, her intelligence, and her political machinations. The next person is Genghis Khan. He was a great emperor, 800 or so years ago, who holds the record for the largest empire in the history of the planet. He controlled lands that crossed into 2 continents. He was known for his remarkable leadership style that allowed his Mongolian people to govern in a progressive manner. But he was also known for being incredibly brutal against those who stood in his way.
Okay, so we have a beauty queen and a ruthless brute. Who's next?
Next is a polymath scientist, artist, engineer, and musician. His name is Leonardo da Vinci, and he lived approximately 550 or so years ago. He has been identified as one of the, if not the topmost, intelligent people to ever live in the history of the planet. There's not a topic or conversation that he can have that he won't have an intelligent opinion about. Next is another queen.
Wait, the computer chose 2 queens?
This second queen is radically different from the first. Her name is Grace O'Malley, and she was a pirate queen who fought against the great British Empire some 400 years ago. During this time period in Earth's history, women were basically not allowed to be leaders of pirate gangs, but this O'Malley has such a dominant personality that no man wanted to challenge her as leader of the Irish pirates.
Okay, so we have a beauty queen, a ruthless brute, and a polymath scientist, and then another pirate queen. Who's the last person the computer chose?
The last person is a bit of an odd choice from what I'm reading. Her name is Nellie Bly, and she lived only 100 years ago.
What empire did she run?
She didn't. Nellie Bly was a journalist.
A journalist?
Earth journalists gather stories about events that are going on and retell those by using media in some way to create a following.
Why would the computer choose this person?
From what I gather, Nellie Bly took a trip around the world, owned a pet monkey, wrote a story about a biologist getting eaten by a shark, and upbringing on the mall boss that was selling illegal booze. She had a big following.
And the computer chose this person? She made the cut?
The computer must have had a reason.
I hope it was a good one. So, we need to get these people moving. They have a big task ahead of them. I just push this button?
Yes.
Ciao, Bella! What am I? What is this on your head? Who are these people around me?
Give me a second.
I demand that you explain yourself. How dare you kidnap the queen?
If you'll wait, I can...
There's no waiting, only action.
I'll be in action.
Well, it seems we've gotten ourselves into a bit of a situation. What say we all just calm down a bit here? You cannot tell me what to do. I am Queen of the Nile. I will send the guardians to the sacred trees at the end of this. We'll scour your bones if you ever do anything like that ever again.
Where are we? How did we get here?
I already answered those questions. I suspect the individual who is currently being throttled to death by the big guy here might be able to give us some answers if he survives.
I say we kill our captors.
No, we need him for ransom.
At a minimum, we should at least get some information from him.
I agree. Hey, you big O, let him go, will you?
My name is Genghis Khan, and I do not take orders from a woman.
Oh yeah? Let him go!
Ah! Okay. Fine. He's too mushy, too squishy to be a real warrior.
We would like an explanation.
I need your help. I'm trying to save your planet.
You say save the planet. What exactly do you mean?
I mean that unless we can convince the captain of the ship to not push the button, your planet will be spaceless in about less than 80 minutes.
I will talk to this captain of yours. I have not met a captain of the high seas who didn't see things my way after I offered them a long walk off the short plank of my ship.
There are no planes to walk in space. We use airlines.
What is an airlock? When you say large space, could you be more specific? Could you be talking about like a large space we have in the commons area of Florence?
Guys, this may be hard to believe right now, but you're roughly 1,000 kilometers above Earth's surface. Here, look out the window.
Well, you don't see that every day. There's Asia.
That's mine.
There's Eastern Europe.
That's mine.
And there's Egypt.
That's mine.
Say that again.
That's yours. Everything is mine.
Someone give me a pencil and some parchment. I want to draw this out so I'll have an accurate map of the coastline of Spain. The Spanish galleons full of gold won't be able to hide from my pirate horde now.
Is anyone interested in the bigger picture here? Like, I don't know. How are we up so high?
Did we fly in one of those new and improved aeroplanes that people in New York were talking about? I heard that they could take you all the way to Kansas City without refueling. This seems a bit farther away than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can answer all of your questions, but given the short amount of time we have before the planet you're admiring out there goes boom, I suggest we get to the real reason we came here.
You want us to save the world? No problem.
No problem?
I mean, sure, we haven't been formally introduced, but I know who all of these people are. She's Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile, ruler of ancient Egypt. He's Genghis Khan, ruler of the Great Mongolian Empire. He's Leonardo da Vinci, Renaissance painter and scientist extraordinaire. She's Grace O'Malley, legendary Irish pirate queen who took on Queen Elizabeth herself. Put us all together and you have political savvy, brute strength, intelligence, determined grit, and me.
What do you bring to me?
I bring the sparkle, baby.
What does that mean?
You'll see. So, how are we gonna save the world?
Oh, just bring me to the nearest bad guy. I'll rip out his entrails, use them as a rope for my horse. I'll drink wine from his skull. I'll erase his family. No, I'll erase his bloodline from history.
Give me the captain of the ship. I'll charm him with his heart. He wouldn't dare attack the panda after he's had a kiss from me.
Take us here, Captain. We'll talk some sense into him. And if not, we do what all good pirates do and change the situation so that it favors us.
By beating him to a pulp.
We will start by asking him nicely.
We will not beat him to a pulp yet.
Yet.
Guys,
But I'll get to squeezing, yes?
Possibly.
I'm all for saving the planet, but what about your antenna? What are those about?
guys, the countdown's going. We don't have a lot of time, and we need a game plan. But I think I have an idea. We'll put on a trial to save the Earth, and you guys will be character witnesses. Call me.
Ooh, trial! What will I wear? I can see the headlines now. Nellie Bly saves the world.
You still owe me for Starbucks gift?
Somebody better speak up.
No! No, my grandma's hammer! By the sons of Poseidon! You shall be avenged!
Flasky! Told me what happened. I'm a science officer, not a doctor. How should I know? Actually, there's blaster marks on the armor. That could be our clue.
Who shot Eddie?
Prime shot first. Torpedo shot first. It was clear as day that Superman shot Eddie first. When you were off the road, you must have taken the ladder. You're the matrix. He killed Eddie.
Okay, wait. I know how we can figure this out.
Send in the enforcer droid!
Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate. You summon me, Commander Starbuck.
Yes, Double 42. I summoned you today. We need an autopsy done ASAP on the body.
It appears the deceased was shot by two separate blaster bolts.
Yeah, we know that. Can you determine which one hit the victim first?
This is a deep question beyond my ability to answer. I will have to build a better version of myself and imbue it with the ability to solve difficult problems about the nature of life, the universe, and everything.
Oh no, not again.
What makes you say that?
No reason.
It appears my successor will be able to solve the answer to this difficult problem.
Well, at the very least, can you give a preliminary findings report? Anything, just please.
Maybe, but note this. These are not the findings you are looking for.
Get out of my way. Could somebody please explain to me why there's a dead body in the middle of my 10-forward lounge? Oh, 8842, I didn't see you there. Is everything under control?
Yes, Captain.
Say, 42, have you exterminated anybody today?
Not yet, Captain. It has been a slow day.
Oh, don't worry about it, 42. Here in, well, not very long, we're going to blow up a planet full of 8 billion sentient beings.
Excellent. I look forward to the results. I shall take my leave. I need to go construct my replacement. I shall name him A42.
Well, don't do anything that I wouldn't do or try.
There is do or do not, Captain. There is no try.
Well, somebody clean this up. Starbuck.
Yes, Captain.
I'm looking for news with regard to the planetary death run.
Yes, Captain. Yes. Well, of course there's some good news, but there's also a little bit of bad.
Give me the good news.
Well, it actually turns out that the recharging plasma was already mostly charged by the 4 buster collectors.
Okay, let's go on.
And it turns out that charging the Pentiment to 1.21 gigawatts is already mostly charged. Great. Great time saver. And of course, the firing solution was fairly easy to determine once we figured out that the outer crust of the Earth is mainly composed of silicon, aluminum, iron, and oxygen. It would appear that would be quite ahead of schedule by a course like this.
Excellent. Very good.
But then that leaves us with the It turns out that our computer decided it was time for a software update.
Oh.
A software update in the middle. Who is responsible for a software update? Come here. Security Officer Quick.
Yes, Captain.
Please escort this red shirt to the nearest airlock.
Yes, Captain, to the nearest airlock.
In fact, Quick.
Yes, Captain.
Escort all of the red shirts to the nearest airlocks.
All the red shirts, Captain?
Did I stutter?
Yes, Captain, to the nearest airlock.
Somebody give me a time. How much time do we have left?
Captain, we're still on track for the original time of 50 minutes.
50 minutes, 50 minutes, 50 minutes. Anybody have a suggestion on how we can kill 50 minutes?
Captain, we believe we can do karaoke now instead of waiting till the afternoon.
Karaoke, you said. I like it. Who shall go first?
Well, Captain, we believe that you should have the honors on first, of course.
Me? Me. Well, what should I sing?
Actually, Captain, we believe we would like to hear a duet between you and Commander Starbuck.
A duet?
This is gonna be awesome.
A duet. I like it. It shows that we're all in this together, that we know, that we are. We're all stars, and we know that. Starbuck, how about a little space shanty commemorating the battle that we had a few weeks ago?
Of course, I'll follow you.
Oh, sure. There once was a ship in space she flew. The name of the ship, Kobayashi Maru. Her engines were fast. Her guns were hot. Just waiting to push the button. She'd not been out 2 weeks, they say, when they ran into a Klingon bird of prey. The captain and crew were ready that day, just waiting to push the button. Soon may our enemies come to pick a fight. That's really dumb. Then when we kick their bum, we'll take our leave and go.
Before their ships had turned around, we fired our guns and began to pound. And on that day, our enemies found that we had pressed the button. Soon may our enemies come to pick a fight. That's really dumb. Then when we kick their bum, we'll take our leave and go.
So stay away from our ship, they knew,
or you'll soon be turned into space dust, you.
Everyone afraid of the Kobayashi Maru,
because we'll push the button. Soon may our enemies come to pick a fight. That's really dumb. Then when we kick their bum, we'll take our leave and go.
Soon may our enemies come to pick a fight. That's really dumb. Then when we kick their bum, we'll take our leave and go. We'll take our leave and go. We'll take our leave and go.
Humans are on the ship.
You brought Earthlings onto my ship?
Captain, let me explain. The Earthlings just didn't know we were going to blow up their planet. And according to the 52nd law of the Avalon Convention, they have a right They have a right to defuse the situation.
No.
What do you mean, Captain? It's space law.
Send in Devil 842. Four two. 4-2. What does this mean? Hey, 4-2, great, come on out.
You summoned me, Captain.
Communications Officer Willie, in one of his last acts, has indicated that these humans have the right to a trial to defend themselves against us blowing up their planet. Is this correct?
Did he quote the 52nd law of the Avalon Convention?
I did.
They do.
Who do?
Humans do.
Who do?
We can set the trial right here, Captain.
And we can put the jury over here. And we can put the witness stand right here.
Okay, you know what? Fine. You can have your trial. We'll do whatever. You know what? Let's just change this room into a trial. We have 2 minutes, people. 2 minutes. Make it happen. Go.
What seems to be the problem? Well, dog, ever since you've done abducted me from my farm, I've been missing Filbert. Is Filbert your husband? My husband? Gosh, no. Filbert's my rooster. What is a rooster? What is a rooster? Do you aliens not have roosters on your planet? Well, I won't know if we have them on our planet until you explain what a rooster is. He's a bird animal. He stays on a farm with us. Ah, yes, Anomalia cortada, aves galliformes, Faltania, gallias domestica. No, I said he's a bird. Yes, that's what I... never mind. I'm afraid Filbert is about to be turned into space dust. Oh, no, not my Filbert. He's a tough old bird. I don't think you understand. The captain plans on blowing up your planet. What? But I still haven't finished watching all the episodes of Mystery Science 3000 yet. What is that? It's a TV show where, oh, Lord. I'm getting a little heartburn, Doc. You got anything to help with that? Lie down on the TV. Let's see. Is this heartburn something you've experienced before? Well, last year, when the Broncos decided to go with Russell Wilson as our starting quarterback, I got a little heartburn. Ugh. Yes, I can see why that would give you a heartache. Oh, no, Doc. This most definitely is not a heartache. Oh, Lord. I think it's something bigger. Oh, I think. Well, what can I do? These are things. Now I have to find a shovel. What is that? Oh. It is a parasite. Oh my goodness. He's very cute. He's so silly. I think I shall call him Filbert.
get it over with so I can pronounce these earthlings guilty.
Captain, on behalf of my clients, I ask that you recuse yourself as judge. I believe you're very biased against them.
Curiosity, Fleetwood?
Yes, Captain.
Take a note.
Taking notes.
Communications Officer Willie will be experiencing the planetary death ray up close and personal.
Now, Captain, may I ask how up close and personal?
Surprise me.
Very well, Captain.
Okay, if you don't want me to judge, who do you think would be better?
We would like AA42 to judge. As a droid, you'll only consider the facts.
42, are you up to this challenge to determine the fate of the Earthlings?
I don't see why not, Captain. However, as you know, I am not quite bound by the 3 rules of robotics. I have read all the novels and know all the tricks to getting around the, let us say, moral issues of extermination. Hear ye, hear ye. The Intergalactic Court of Nern is now in session. All personnel having anything to do before this honorable court, let them be heard in turn. Who stands for the prosecution?
I am a science officer. I am no lawyer.
They're guilty. Wait, I don't think this was a computer.
I suppose I will be chief prosecutor, Your Honor.
Excellent. Who stands for the
I do, Your Honor.
defense? Opening statements.
May it please the court, Your Honor, opposing counsel, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Objection!
The Intergalactic Council of Nern has determined that the planet Earth, third planet from the G-class star designated as Sol, should be permanently removed from existence. It seems that Earth is slated in the middle of an area slated for the Emperor's galactic space soccer field, plainly right there, and we will be removing the planet using the right of eminent domain. Representatives from the planet in question did not appear at the Galactic Council proceedings, and therefore have waived their rights for any defense. Article 3 of the Avalon Convention clearly states the statute of limitations and the procedures for filing grievances, which the defendants did not do in a timely manner. The defendants, the prosecution believes that this case should be summarily dismissed. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the Earthlings just didn't know that we were going to blow up their planet. They didn't even know the Intergalactic Council existed.
That's impossible. Everyone knows that it exists.
Well, they didn't. They only have internet that's connected to their singular planet. They're living off the grid.
No one lives off the grid. What?
Well, they do. They don't even have the technology to land on their own moon.
What is this internet?
It's a device that allows you to communicate with anybody from anywhere on your planet.
I can use it to communicate with my soldiers sent for Egypt? I like this idea.
Say, Cleopatra, I've always wondered why Upper Egypt is located south of Lower Egypt on the map. Do your compasses run backwards that close to the equator?
I do not have to explain myself to you. I barely even acknowledge your existence. I do so only because you have an Italian accent, and I know a few warriors over there that are shockingly good conceivers.
Are you referring to Julius Caesar and Mark Antony?
Caesar. Now that is a warrior whom I admire. He demanded his kidnappers ask for more ransom. He knew that he was worth more than they could ever imagine. He had the goal to conquer France. He crossed the Rubicon. He became a god to his own people. The only way I can admire him more is perhaps he opened up a successful speakeasy and stayed away from his treacherous friends.
How do you know of Caesar?
I studied his tactics. I learned his strategies. I converted those into a plan to conquer the world on horseback.
Caesar did not need to conquer with horses. He conquered by building roads.
My sweet, sweet Cleopatra. My empire empire stretched 8 times farther than Caesar's measly attempt at world domination. Okay? My empire didn't stretch for kilometers, it stretched for years. You needed horses to go from one end of my lands to the other.
Excuse me, Great Khan. I have read that your Mongolian archers would ride for several days without ever dismounting from their horses. Did they, in fact, drink blood from the necks of their own mounts while riding?
Fearsome, yes. We rode. We drank, we sang the glories of the Golden Horde. All who opposed us were ground into dust. You see, to ride on a horse is to be one with fate. To ride on a horse is to be one with passion. To ride on a horse is to be one with the universe. A horse can take you anywhere you want to go.
No, that's not quite accurate.
You, little woman, dare challenge the great Khan's equestrian abilities?
No, I'm sure you and your ponies could get just about anywhere you wanted to, on land. But here's the point I'm making. Your horses couldn't swim the English Channel, right? You should have used ships to travel. A ship can take you very quickly, anywhere you want to go.
Let's say I want to conquer Sri Lanka.
Sail around the tip of Africa. Be there in a few short weeks.
I want to conquer Damascus.
Sail through the Pillars of Hercules, between Gibraltar and Morocco, and straight across the Mediterranean. I could be there in 10 days.
I want to conquer Rome.
Hey now, Rome is a nice place. I actually have a famous sculpture of a horse in Rome. The sculpture's in Milan, but you know what they say, all roads lead to Rome.
Milan. I actually spent a few evenings there. A bottle of wine, a beautiful view of the countryside from the terrace, plenty of bananas for my pet monkey. Say, I saw this horse statue of yours. It was big.
Horses are majestic creatures.
My point exactly. I understand your love of ships, but what do I need of ships when I have an empire that stretches from China to Ukraine?
If you had had ships, you might have controlled the New World.
I don't think so, sweetie. You see, Great Britain's king, your King George, tried to put us Americans in a box. We kindly explained to him we weren't too interested in that.
King George? Who is this? The English king has no power over us Irish countrymen. The only English king of worth, and it isn't much, was King Henry, who cried out once more into the breach, dear friends, once more.
Wait. This isn't possible. You are Irish. You cannot cheer for an English king.
I wasn't cheering for the English king. I was cheering against the French. The English monarch with whom I had a minor quarrel was Queen Elizabeth.
Now she was a lady.
I met her once, English queen, face to face with pirate queen. We hashed out our differences and parted amicably. Until I sank one of her English galleons a few weeks later. Pirates gotta do what a pirate's gotta do.
I like you.
You need a bath. You smell like a horse.
See, you noticed. Breathe it in. It fills me with passion, with determination. The aroma spells courage.
Pirate Queen Grace is right, Genghis. You smell like an animal. But I think it is more donkey than horse.
I take that as a compliment. The donkey is a working beast, a burden. A donkey does not tire. A donkey is worthy.
Don't be an ass. I was saying, we Americans would never be conquered by someone from the old world. We have technology. We have determination. We have Hollywood. What is Hollywood? Oh, Your Majesty, you would love it. Imagine getting to tell your story in front of thousands of people on a screen that makes you seem 20 feet tall. By the time they figured out sound, Hollywood had been churning out blockbusters like The Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, and The Ten Commandments. Ten Commandments, where have I heard this before? Is this from the story of Moses, the Egyptian slave? I think he was an Israelite slave under the lash of the Egyptians. Yes. He was the man who told my my great-great-grandfather Ramses to let his people go, or he would bring plagues to the people of my lands.
Water turning to blood, the plagues of frogs, lice, flies, livestock pestilence, boils, hails, and the killing of the firstborns.
How do you know of this?
I learned in art school. We studied many Bible stories over my years to be used as inspiration for great works of art. I painted a few Bible stories over my years, but Michelangelo always tried to one-up me. The ceiling he did was outrageous.
Outrageously good.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, it's no Mona Lisa.
Oh, thank you. You know, I always wanted to go back and finish that painting, but I never did.
You never finished the Mona Lisa?
If you look close enough, she has no eyebrows.
No eyebrows? What's wrong with you? A woman's eyebrows are one of her most important features.
Why do you say this?
Look what we can do with our eyebrows. We can roll our eyes using an uplifted eyebrow.
Hey, what did I do?
We can use our eyebrows to get a man's attention.
What are ladies?
It's not a course.
We can use our eyebrows to emphasize our disappointment.
Whatever it is, I apologize.
See? And you forgot to put them on the most famous painting in the world.
But her smile is a good, yes.
Objection, Your Honor. They aren't even answering the questions.
What was the question?
What was the question?
They don't have galactic internet.
We don't have galactic internet, but we do have savoir-faire. We wouldn't attack somebody without giving them the chance to defend themselves.
Well, I might.
Me too, but only if the people were unimportant.
Pirates don't really have rules, per se.
I designed the war siege engines and gave the drawings to the Medicis. I didn't actually participate in the wars. I needed the money for my finger paints.
Am I the only one of us five who isn't a bloodthirsty warrior?
Your Honor, I'd like the chance to confer with my clients.
No, I...
Any of you seen Fjellbart? He's gotten away from me. Anyone? No, never mind. I'll keep looking for him.
I am ready to hear closing arguments. Communications Officer Willie.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. As we can all plainly see, it's perhaps fortunate for the galaxy that we've arrived here on time today to destroy planet Earth. We have listened to a cacophony of disagreement, getting more and more cantankerous with every passing second. I believe it's in the best interest of everyone involved if we wipe out this planet sooner rather than later. Can't you just imagine if we allowed the Earthlings to travel to other solar systems? Then they would soon infect the galaxy with their humanness. Hey, Your Honor, it is the belief of the prosecution that we continue with the countdown and end the scourge of humankind with a lethal blow, ridding ourselves of this potential plague. Thank you, Your Honor.
Hear, hear.
The defense may offer its argument.
This wasn't a proper trial. Nobody offered any evidence.
Well, your clients offered plenty of character evidence.
It doesn't matter what these five say or do. They deserve the right to a proper trial.
Thank you, Communications Officer. I will now pull the jury. How does the jury find?
Hey, thumbs up. That means we win, yes? Thumbs up means death. That makes no sense!
Did you not learn about Roman gladiators? It makes perfect sense.
Humans, you have been sentenced to death. We will be sending you back down to the planet where you can experience the planetary death ray up in person. Court adjourned.
Now wait. Starbuck, what time you got?
About 30 minutes, I'd say, Captain.
So you're saying that there's a little time for torture?
Oh, Captain, there's always time for a little torture.
Straight out Squeakweb?
Yes, Captain.
Escort the Earthlings to the torture chamber. I'm going to break character for a second. Something we do in Western Heights acting troupe every year is that I like to introduce some people that you don't see. Obviously, the actors and the singers and the instrumentalists, etc. But our AV, our audio-visual kids, if you guys would come out, if you guys would come down here, they are the ones. Come on, everybody. This is the group that makes it happen. There's going to be some interesting special effects coming up pretty quickly here. So I just want to say that yeah, right. It's curtains and it's sound and it's lights and it's projectors and it's well, I don't want to give anything away, but it's because of this group and the musicians down in the orchestra pit. So again, nice round of applause for them. And we are 30 minutes away from the big red button. You guys know who to cheer for, right? It's aliens.
Have any of you seen Spielberg? He's big. He's weird. Like a parasite. I don't know why I even decided to keep pets. Like animals. Like earthling children. Because of this. Well, my kids in one way. Thank you very much. Oh.
You know, as my Grand Inquisitor, you are in charge of dealing with these Earthlings. All torture falls directly into your realm.
Don't worry, Captain. Something like a fun hobby for me.
Yes, I know. Now, we are on a little bit of a time crunch because we're going to need to put them back on their shuttle and we'll send them down to the planet so they can experience up close and personal what it's like to go boom.
Don't worry, Captain. By the time I get done with them, I think they'll be begging for me to send them down to the planet, even though their fate waiting for them there.
Grand Inquisitor, I brought you the materials that you asked for. This will be all.
No, go ahead and stay in case I need your assistance. Captain, will you be staying?
Bellatrix, you know how much I love watching you work, but I have an interstellar spaceship that I manage. I have to arrange the blowing up of a planet. I have a communications officer meeting to organize. I'm swamped.
Well, get some rest. If you haven't got your health, then you haven't got anything. I love you.
I know.
Let's start with the big one. I love making the big ones cry.
So it is to be tortured. Yes, it is to be torture. I can handle torture. No, you cannot. Oh, I'm supposed to be afraid of a tiny woman like her? Use any weapon you want against me. Break my bones, I will not cry. Make me bleed, I will not whimper. Throw me in the briar patch, bird box. I was born and bred in the briar patch. Blood? Broken bones? Who's detected all? You're the torture. Yeah, we're not monsters. Then how do you torture your victim? I don't want to talk about it.
Enough! Hold him down. Keep his eyes open. I think we will start with testing his linguistic or logical, mathematical intelligence.
Oh, that's going to be easy.
Close your eyes, Angus. She's trying to make you look at math.
Oh, please. A right triangle? So?
So, you have knowledge of that. How about this?
Quadratic equation. Everyone knows there are two solutions. This isn't a big deal.
That's right, Genghis. Just keep your focus.
So, you have knowledge of algebra. Well, let's pull out the big guns.
Those are your big guns. Sine of pi to the x equals I. I can do this all day.
Wait for it.
What? No, you can't divide by zero. No, it's impossible. No. No.
Next.
Get your hands off me, you filthy ape. I'm not worried about this math that you show. In my culture, zero does not even exist. You have no power over me.
Indeed. But we're moving on from logical mathematical to verbal linguistics. What do you know of poetry?
Well, poetry is the light of the world. It renews justice, feeds the poor, unites all peoples. Poetry is truth.
Poetry is lies!
What do you know of poetry? You cannot conceive of beauty until you have seen the sunrise come up from behind the pyramids. You have not breathed pure air until you breathe from the banks of the Nile. You have no understanding of life. Therefore, you have no understanding of poetry.
See, shall I read you a tale or a poem from Achilles? No, that's not good enough for you. In the days of Slarty Bartfart and the huppity throod of there ever to be, came the heart of gold, a comet in the universal sea.
What is that? You know, just because it rhymes doesn't make it a poem.
And then Marty jumped into his car and put it on a fiery line. With a time-traveling mix-up, the mall became a lone pine.
That is really bad.
Of Ripley, there is no sound, nor a kerfuffle of bones. For the real miscreant of the melodrama was a feline named Jones.
Okay, stop. My head is hurting.
He was bold, the handsome captain of the starship Serenity, and he told the others thus, "You can't take the sky from me." Okay, next.
She was a tough one to break. I thought you were going to have to use your famous poem. Ode to a small local green putty I found in my armpit one midsummer morning. My friend used to deflect you.
I'm a torturer, but I'm not that evil. Next!
Pirates are not concerned with the finer things in life like poetry. Give us a good fight any day.
Good balance.
The better to walk across the deck in rough seas.
I think we will test your body kinesthetics eye coordination.
Better to stake you with one of my swords.
Balance. Let's see. Send in Soylent Green. Pirate Queen, you claim that you have knowledge of the body and how it moves. So it won't be hard for you to watch them dance, will it?
I can appreciate any type of dancing.
We shall see. Watch this. Artist. Do you have knowledge of the states?
Oh, the states, yes. There's Milan, Naples, Vienna, and Tuscany, and...
No, the states that matter.
Oh, the states that matter are France, Italy, Germany, Austria.
No. The states that matter. Solid, liquid, gas. I'm asking about your knowledge in science and nature.
Oh, yes, I know those. You must be conversant with all three states of matter to be a great scientist and artist.
What state is fire?
Fire? That's an excellent question. I suppose it is ethereal, which is a phantasmagorical state that only scientists would know.
Sam, bring me my box. All right, science guy, what state of matter is this? Sand, hold out your hand.
Can we get someone else to do this?
Hold out your hand.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, science guy. So what is this? Solid, liquid, or gas?
Tricky. At first I thought it was a gas because I heard the fizzle coming from the nozzle. Then I thought it was a liquid because of how it poured out of the container. And then I thought it was a solid because of how it didn't change shape once it landed in his hands. That actually is a good question. I'm getting confused.
Find the confusion, Leonardo. Well, let's add to your little problem. What state of matter is this?
Peanut butter, Leo. Peanut butter is clearly a solid.
But don't you spread peanut butter around on a piece of bread? That gives it a characteristic of liquid. In my head, I'm not right.
Here, take your peanut butter and go sit over there.
I guess it's my turn.
I saved the best for last.
You have beat my companions logically, verbally, kinesthetically, and naturally. How will you mix wits with me?
Battle of wits? To the death? I accept. I believe we will measure your existential intelligence.
Existential intelligence. This shall be fun. Shall we talk about why the sky is blue?
What is life?
How do you know we're all not dreaming right now?
Does the end justify the means?
Faith or free will?
What is truth?
What is love?
What's going to happen to the universe when humans cease to exist?
Why didn't you have the guards check under my hat before you brought us in here?
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm not locked up in this room with you. You're locked up in this room with me. Stand back, everyone! Do as I say, or I will push this button.
What do you got there? Is it some nuclear detonation device? Silly girl, don't you know this chamber automatically detects them and deactivates those?
No. I have something much worse. Much worse. One press of this button, and this room fills with the soothing voice of your captain singing while he was in the bathtub.
No, don't push that button. That would be a fate worse than death.
Let's go, guys. We're breaking out of this who's out.
Wait! How did you get a copy of the captain singing?
I gave it to them. And I proved useful. Turns out I was right.
Fine, escape.
One press of this button, and you all get serenaded.
There's nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Your planet is still doomed.
Let's go, guys.
That was a close call.
Just in case you have any ideas about alerting the authorities.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. Rubber ducky makes bath time fun. Yeah. Rubber ducky, you're the one for me. Rubber ducky.
But Captain, we only have 14 more minutes before the big red button's ready. Are you sure we should call him now?
Listen, when the big giant head calls and leaves a message, you call him back sooner rather than later.
Big giant head. The biggest, baddest dude on this side of the universe. The emperor of countless and trillions of minions. And you call him Big Giant Head.
I don't call him big giant head to his face now, do I? Now, look. Help me log on to the app.
Captain, you realize it's like the third time this week, right?
Before you were born, I was an expert in Pascal, Fortran, COBOL.
Oh yeah, Because I totally know what those are.
Those were planetary systems that we destroyed back in the 80s. We also destroyed the planets of CompuServe, AOL, Netscape, Prodigy. At one point, the Galactic Council, they were confused about something and they had to ask Jeeves.
Again, what are those?
I'm just asking for a little compassion for your clearly old captain and help you log on.
Okay. Helping you log on. All right, the call should be going through. Is there anything else you need from me?
No, go away. This is probably better done privately.
Okay, I'll be on the bridge.
Hello? Starbucks? Hello? Hello? Emperor? Emperor?
It took you long enough. Drop and give me 5.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you think that because I am 62 billion miles away from you, that I can't count to 5?
I'm sorry.
You're making me crazy, man. You're making me crazy.
Emperor, what can I do for you?
Where are we on getting my space soccer field project completed?
Oh, yes. So we're down to the last planetary system that we have to destroy, and then your space soccer field dream will come to fruition.
What is the holdup?
Well, you see, coming out of hyperspace, it takes a little bit to, calibrate the death ray. Well, you know.
Look at me! Was that an excuse?
No, not at all. It's just that we're doing the best that we can with what we have.
Leaders don't pay their men. They take responsibility for owning up to their failures. I'm just asking that you blow one more little planet without delay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. After we accomplish that mission, what is our next task?
I want you to come back here. There is a rally against the local planetary superintendent of education.
Will you be speaking at the rally, sir?
I'm not speaking, no. I'm going to leave that to my lieutenant. But if we don't get what we want, I'm going to fly a drone right up that planetary superintendent's backside, and well, maybe we should talk details when we get back.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Emperor, over and out.
Emperor. More like big giant head. More like big giant pain in my cookies.
Excuse me? I think you might not have pushed the end call button.
Well, this is awkward.
No, awkward is when you drop and give me 50. Then you run around the gym until you puke. Then you do sit-ups until I get tired.
In call. In call. In call. Well, my day can't get any worse. Maybe I grab a shuttlecraft and fly down to the planet and enjoy the next 14 minutes. Or I could take it out on somebody. Starbuck!
Hey, Genghis, I think you're gonna have to forget that door. It's magnetically sealed.
Why did you lead us here? You're going to get us all killed.
Yes, your worship. Let me explain. If it wasn't for Nellie leading us here, we'd probably be out of this place by now.
But you led us into the trash dump.
I suppose the good news is I can no longer smell horse.
I suppose it could be worse.
It's worse!
You guys, I think there's something alive in here.
That's just your imagination.
No, really, something just moved past my leg. Look, did you see that? What?
You know.
Leonardo, where did you go?
I got him.
What happened?
I don't know, he just let me go and disappeared.
I've got a very bad feeling about this.
The walls are closing in.
Don't just stand there, brace it with something!
Isn't there something you can do?
Like what?
I don't know. Make a call.
Who should I call?
Anyone.
Hey, I'm getting a call right now. A 23 Centurion Falcon? Yes, original transmission. 3 million miles on it. Oh, no thank you. I'm not interested in any warranty at all. Goodbye.
If we ever get out of here, I'm gonna feed that device to you!
Well, one thing's for sure, we're all gonna be a lot thinner!
Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for Filbert, the rather precocious little space monster that somehow gotten away from me again.
Gotcha! Here you go, one precocious little space monster.
Thank you. Filbert, naughty little space monster. It's very rude of you. This is like the 1,000th time. No space treat for you tonight. But I see you've made some friends. Were they nice? I hope they were. If not, you deserved it.
I don't know about you guys, but I think we need a plan B. Cut off the head of the ass.
I couldn't agree more.
Take us to the bridge. We're taking over the space boat pirate style.
So, what are you gonna do with all those monies you got on this adventure?
There's a new planet that's opening up to tourists that I've been wanting to visit for a really long time called Ryza.
Ryza? I think I've heard of that place. They got the best gambling tables, and you know, an alien loves to gamble. Also, pretty sure they got the strongest booze in the universe.
They also have green skin Orion girls as bartenders.
Sign me up.
Anyways, only until the death ray is ready to go, boom boom.
According to my device, we have approximately 6 minutes until the Earth goes boom boom.
I could have wished we delayed the destruction for a day or so.
Why?
I've been monitoring the little monkey's communication systems, and I found out about this very intriguing sport they play called football.
What? They just kick a ball with their feet?
Actually, only a few of them kick a ball with their feet. The rest carry the ball, they throw it to one another. It's a very violent, but it's a very boring sport.
I mean, it's too bad we got to blow the planet up.
And it's doubly bad too, because just recently there was a game between the fearsome teams of Cowboys versus Sooners. Oh, I wish I watched it.
I mean, we could try to ask the captain to postpone.
Not a chance, Buster. I heard the Emperor himself called and made sure that we're on track to push the big red button.
No, that Emperor reminds me of a drill sergeant I knew back on Benjamin City. Ooh, that guy could sure yell.
Him.
Oh, Captain on the deck.
Better. Time?
About 5 minutes, Captain.
5 minutes. Excellent. So what should we do with our remaining 5 minutes?
I don't know. I suppose maybe we could quell an uprising.
What is going on?
Captain, the Earthlings are here to stop you from blowing up their planet.
Security officer Wigway?
Yes, Captain.
Put one into his leg.
Putting one into his leg.
Ah! 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 It could have been an adventure!
Quick, if we spread out, they can't shoot all of us.
God!
Choose your weapons.
Science is smarter than this. Die like a man!
Now wait, everybody. Watch this. Wait for it. Why are you not affected?
I've been a pirate on the North Choppy Sea. This is nothing compared to those waves.
Let's get it on.
I don't know what anybody will do. For that matter, how much should we get energy?
It's not long, kids. We set gravity on fire.
You set gravity on fire?
Yes, which means the closer we are to your planet's atmosphere, we just burn it up.
Where's the auto shut off button?
Starboard science station.
Which way is starboard?
Starboard on the ship is the right side, port is on the left.
Right. Wait, right or stage right?
Stage right.
I'm hitting buttons. Nothing is turning on that countdown. Oh.
No!
Wow, now this is very pretty.
Say, little lady, maybe you ought to put that down. Somebody like you could get hurt with a weapon like that if you don't know what you're messing with.
Oh, I think I know what I'm doing. Who do you think taught Alan Flynn all his sword fighting techniques?
Save us, Nellie Bly. You're our only hope.
Turn off the planetary death ray, Captain. There are 8 billion people down there on that planet.
You Earthlings have no chance. I told you this before. No chance. The needs of the one outweigh the needs of the few. Or the many.
Your lack of faith disturbs me.
Nellie Bly, Nellie Bly. You seem a decent person. I hate to kill you.
You seem a decent person. I hate to die.
Begin.
Yeah!
Captain!
Kill him now!
Wait! Hold this.
What is he doing? Who is this guy?
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can sing better than you.
Wow. My mom is in the audience. She thinks I sing like an angel.
He's lying to you. Let's go now, let's go! No, don't retreat, Nellie! Push forward!
That is defense instinct.
I thought it natural given the terrain.
Yes, but you must respect it. Unless your opponent has studied as Agrippa, which I have.
Yes!
This is awkward.
Yes. No! He's still alive! The rat!
Yeah. See what you got.
Follow down the fight! He runs!
Comedy work. You'll never understand the dark side. Join me. We can rule the Emperor's empire together.
Captain, there's something you need to know.
What? What is it that you can say that will scare me? What's the worst that can happen? That you're left-handed? That you're a princess from a galaxy far, far away?
No, I am your daughter!
What?
Is that funny?
That makes no sense.
Captain, I think we need to go see this.
I don't think the planet should be that close.
And it's getting closer as we speak.
Why are there flames coming out of the bottom of my ship?
Captain, we think the shields might be down and maybe we're starting to burn up in the atmosphere of the Earth.
We're caught in the gravity well.
And we're on fire.
Gravity on fire.
Whose responsibility is this? Well, fix it! Fix it!
That was a glorious battle you had. I for sure thought you would have sliced his head.
That is barbarian. Looks like you have no place in proper civilization.
Have you ever thought, I don't know, that if the captain no longer had his head, we could no longer hear him sing?
Be that as it may, you are still a Greece.
I know that none of us are big fans of France, but what do we think of Switzerland?
They have good chocolate.
Switzerland is a land full of people who will not fight, do not like it.
It's really good chocolate.
Okay, maybe I like them a little. Leonardo, why do you ask?
I have calculated that the rate of descent of the ship will take us to an unfortunate meeting with Switzerland in just a few short minutes.
What do you mean?
The ship, it's gonna crash.
No, it won't. Not if I can help it.
Wait, if the ship crashes, the Earth is safe.
Pirate countries may not have noticed, but we are on the ship.
A true leader would be willing to sacrifice herself by going down with the ship.
Yes, we die like men! I wish my horse could see me now.
Prince, we can't sacrifice ourselves. I mean, look who we are. A world-renowned journalist, a famous scientist, a pirate queen, and Egyptian royalty.
Hey, what about me?
What about you? But we aren't those people. We're just clones the alien computer generated. The real Cleopatra died 2,000 years ago. I am the real Cleopatra. You cannot convince me otherwise. I may not be able to convince you in your head, but in your heart, you know you are just a clone. What does that matter? It matters because the people we have cloned from have already lived their lives, have already done great things. We are just their metaphorical shadows on the wall.
Metaphorical shadows on the wall. Are you talking about Plato's allegory of the cave?
this one. People sitting in a cave staring at their shadows on the wall.
Yes, they believed that the objects were real because they had not been exposed to the truth.
That is, until one of them breaks their fetters, breaks their chains, and is able to see what's really happening.
And he intends to lead the others to the cave entrance.
Yes, I know the story, but it does not end well for the person. His followers refuse to believe him and go back to walking in shadows. He's unsuccessful in his leadership.
Cleopatra, I believe that you are the one that can lead us on the way to save the people, to save the earth.
I don't know.
I'll do it.
No, I'll do it.
I'm from the numbers. Ship's gonna crash.
Yes, I know. It is an easy calculation. Gravity is a constant force that can be calculated by the attraction of different masses.
We die like men and aliens.
Looks like we'll land somewhere in the continent of Europe.
Yes, Switzerland.
How'd you do those calculations so fast in your head?
Numbers are easy. Math is easy. Finding a good spaghetti sauce as good as our grandma's homemade sauce? Impossible.
Willie, we appreciate everything that you've done for us, but we're okay with what's about to happen. For a pirate to meet Davy Jones at his locker is an honor. Yes, it's a shame we'll be leaving a large home in Switzerland, but it can't be helped.
But it can be helped.
We don't understand.
While everybody else was distracted, I rerouted the self-destruction codes.
We found a way to scuttle the ship? That's excellent news. How do we do it?
Just push the breaker. I will sacrifice myself.
Why would you do that?
Real dangerous. Watch men on horseback arm and prepare themselves for an endless war. Anything that came in their path. Civilizations, peoples, communities that historians will never uncover. Obliterate. Because of that, I am not afraid. I go willingly into the great horse stable in the sky.
Wow, I can't believe that you would try to take this moment. I would be the one to sacrifice myself, not you. It is my right as an Egyptian pharaoh to lay down my life for all of my land.
No. Code 7 of the Pirate Code Duello tells us that a pirate queen has regrets about having only one life to give to her country. Because I'm a clone, this means that now I have 2 lives to give to my country. I will be the one to sacrifice myself.
Don't look at me. I'm just here to say hi, folks.
Willie, what do we do?
Just gotta push the big red button.
Just push the big red button. Isn't that the one that sets off the planetary death ray?
I rewired it.
How sure are you? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not sure at all, and 10 being boom!
No, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a solid, maybe a 7.
Good enough. So, who's gonna push the button?
Captain, we were getting our shields and our thrusters.
Step, move us away from the planet. Go. Starbuck, that was a close one.
Oh, brother, I really thought we were going to be blown up into a million pieces. Not today.
I'm assuming the big red button is ready to go?
Yes, Captain, it should be ready when you press it.
Captain, there's a problem with the planetary death ray.
What is the problem now?
Nothing. Just a moment.
Oh, Nelly Blood, I told you that you humans would not win in the end. I told you that you could not defeat us aliens.
Captain, whatever you do, I am begging you, please do not push that button.
This big red button right here, the one that I've been waiting to push for the past hour and a half. Yeah, this looks, yeah. Starbuck, I told you that when I push this big red button, something's gonna blow up.
Oh, you're sure right, Captain. I had faith in you all along.
So, should we have a countdown?
Oh, don't be overly dramatic.
Me? Dramatic? Me, 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 me. Goodbye, planet Earth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.